I think what makes Andrew stand out is his curiosity. He's really curious about the why.
My grandpa was an oyster shucker for a long time, so that's where the initial interest came.
My research focuses on how microbes respond to their environment. So specifically, I'm looking at vibrios. These are naturally occurring bacteria, Vibrio parahemolyticus and Vibrio vulnificus. They're in the ocean, they're always there. You can't get rid of them, you wouldn't want to get rid of them, and they actually help recycle carbon in the ocean. Unfortunately, they can kill people, and so I am trying to figure out what environmental parameters are favorable for these vibrios. We can more accurately predict when the vibrios are going to be harmful at high levels. So there's an old wives' tale, you don't eat raw oysters in months that don't have R. Well, if you think about, those are the hottest months. So we know that temperature impacts how these vibrios levels increase and decrease. To measure the levels of these naturally occurring bacteria, we grow the bacteria, use a paper filter to lift the bacteria, and then we probe that piece of paper. So we put little pieces of DNA on that piece of paper, and we add other pieces of DNA that match the target, and the pieces that we add have an enzyme conjugated to them. So wherever we add a substrate, there's a color. So there's a purple color that forms, and so everywhere we see a purple, we know, aha, that's that target bound, it's stuck to that piece of DNA. The day he made the big discovery, it was really exciting because I walked in and I saw this bright purple dot, and it's just tiny innocuous dot, but we had been working so hard to get this purple dot and to see the yellow in the background, and LSU colors, purple and gold, it was just perfect.
If it goes correctly as we plan, it should be adapted around the world as a method to identify Vibrio parahemolyticus and Vibrio vulnificus in oysters.
It was so impactful that I named the buffer after him. He discovered this combination, the exact combination that we needed. So now that buffer is called AS202 because it was our 202nd attempt at probing. I gotta say, LSU is one of the best places to get hands-on research.
I had a really special privilege, Dr. Johnson, because she's very hands-on in her lab as well as in the computer writing her grants. I knew I would get the best education, and I knew that the research was unmatched.
He just doesn't get discouraged. He's tenacious, he sticks with it. We've been at this for a long time, and he has never given up. He's never given up hope.